Well, it has finished here in a breathless game, 3-2 to Dundalk, just their third league win of the season. Dundalk winning 3-2 against St. Pat's here in our live game at Richmond Park. Did I just say I'm joined by my co-commentator tonight, O'Toole Doyle. Owen, how do you sum that one up?
In a very, very entertaining game. Obviously the first half was very entertaining, 5 goals, gave us loads to talk about. Pat to be devastated with how they started the match, conceding 3 goals so early on like that, but a bit of magic from Jamie Gullen, unbelievable free kick, pops up at the second and O'Kane as well to get the goal. Danny Rogers will be disappointed in not holding on to that one and keeping it out, but Pat showed fight, they got back into it. Probably looking at the match and they're thinking under Stephen Kenny they've only scored 1 goal from open play, 2 set pieces again tonight, which is a positive in the sense if you're not creating from open play and you know you have that in the locker, it's a good thing to lean on, but they need to start trying to score goals from open play.
Obviously from the Dundalk point of view, 2-0 up inside 4 minutes and then 3-0 up after 22 minutes. What do you put that down to?
An incredible start. They're obviously highly confident after Jamie Gullen puts that right into the postage stamp. And then obviously to get the second one so soon after it, unbelievable. I think Pats were shocked, and then you could see the fans were getting on Pats back a little bit when they were defending free kicks and the ball was going up the pitch. They weren't getting out quick enough. They looked a bit shell shocked at times, but they dug in there. Bit of magic from Jake Mulroney down the end to win the penalty to get them back into it, and they went in at half time only with 1 goal down, which was mad. You couldn't see it, but it was an incredible first half anyway, and obviously the second half things changed a little bit. Pats came out, made some positive changes. They really upped the tempo, put loads of balls into the box, just couldn't really get onto the end of things.
Let's talk Dundalk, because of course it was a superb win for them. Where does that leave them now? It's John Daly, a manager you know well. You played from here at St. Pat's. It's his first win as a Dundalk manager. It was pretty bleak before he arrived. Those Dundalk fans, and there was a huge chunk of them, they're heading back up the M1 this evening thinking, we've got a good chance of staying up here.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously it's well noted what's been going on at Dundalk this season. I think he's the 5th man to be on that touchline this year for them, if you include the caretakers that have came in. And he came into Pats at a similar time last year and had an incredible start and finished the season so strong. And to be fair to Brian Ainscough, I'm so sure he's looked at that record, seen he's out of work and gone, God, we could use that now. And he's came in, had an incredible start. His first full week training with them last week, gets a result against Derry at home, title challengers, and then comes here away to Richmond Park. They haven't took a lead in an away match this season before tonight, let alone come away with 3 points, and here they are after winning 3-2.
From the other perspective, Stephen Kenny has now 3 defeats in 5. How will he reflect on that game?
He'll be disappointed with the start, and he'll know, I'm sure he's trying to get to the window now, gather as many points as he can to try bring in personnel to help out the lads that are there at the minute. I think both of these clubs will be heavily involved in the window. I'm sure they'll be the most clubs that have the most ins and outs, I'd imagine. I'd say they're both dying for it, and I'd say he would have gave them a tough time at half time regarding how they started, maybe applauded them then for getting back into it, and then the second half just not creating enough chances from open play I think was the biggest problem.
I suppose away from here, the big result for Sligo, one of your former sides, a good victory for them this evening, 2-1 against Drogheda.
Brilliant, yeah, they're starting to pull away, and Drogheda have been pulled right back into it now, rock bottom. I think that's maybe potentially the first time Dundalk have been off the bottom of the league so far this season, so great result for Sligo, not so good for Drogheda.
But you enjoyed it here your first time in the commentary box. If you get games like that, you'll be very happy.
Yeah, well, the first half we had something to talk about, didn't we? Yeah. If it's a bit of a lull and it's a 0-0, you might see me wobbling up there with you.
Yeah. Well, listen, thanks a million, Owen. Listen, that has finished here. A great victory for Dundalk, 3-2. They beat St. Pat's, a massive 3 points for them, and a really entertaining game here on Virgin Media Sport.